Kevin, Japanese against Gujaras. Bricks in the red. I'm calling Zayu Bricks. Yesterday I always called him AR12. Zayu in the red and coming in the blue. Starting 6 barracks into quick castles. And on this side we have 7 ranges and only 3 stables. So less stables for Zayu than before and more early castles for coming than before. Tiefe saying, go, I'm coming. And Bricks like, Tiefe! You have to root for Zayu. Oh no, it's just saying hi to Tiefe, I think. But you could also interpret it that way. Scouts kill no villagers, and now the Shakalaka Riders, as Xavier called them, the Chivapchichi Riders, as Schlumpf calls them, or the Shrivamsha Rider, as the game calls them, are going forward to find some will kills, starting camel, or... Oh, did he do another camel? That was kind of weird. Why was that camel? Because otherwise he's going full Shakalakas. And they kill a villager over here, but it looks like Coming is defending the rush better this time than in the drop game. Not too many will kills, so pretty good head start by Coming. So Gujaras eat Japanese, no? Well, I think no. Gujaras have the big early push, but if the Japanese, I think, have the tools to push it back. And it's kind of a 50-50 thing. I would normally favor Gujaras, but if the Japanese can somehow get the middle back and tower it, they win the game, right? Now a lot of elephant archers being produced and being gathered on the hill, not trickling in there. Castle is up and trebuchets into samurai there. I thought unique unit and Ele archer kill everything Japs can do. The halberdiers are really good against these things if you get like early fights. Coming should move out and try to take early fights before they're too masked. Zai is doing a good job masking them on the hill, and Coming not really taking the early fights, trying to move in with the trap there. I don't like what Coming did this time, clumping instead of getting middle. Yeah, and Zayu is doing a little bit better. Like, I don't know about the clumping. He lost less villagers. And he's going Cavachers too. The mass halberdiers felt better. Yeah, now it's not enough halberdiers to get close to the elephant archers, so the elephant archers are taking them down a lot. Bombard cannons added as well against the Yasama towers. Some towers are up, and the fort checking with towers might start, but elephant archers are pretty resistant to towers, so they are going to stop the other tower builders. And that's looking tough for Coming now. Coming did have the Civ win in game 1, I would say, or the Civ advantage slabs against Bulgarians. Nice shot of the trebuchets on the bombard cannon, so these things outrange them. Japanese traps are very mobile, can move back, forth with unpacking in seconds and fire faster. But now there's no halberdiers protecting them, and the Shrivamsha riders are moving in. They're very resistant to arrow fire, so Cavachers... Did he do Cavachers last time too? Cavachers kind of make 0 sense, because they died to Shrivamshas, they died to bombard cannons, to sniper bombard cannons maybe. But they died to Shrivamshas and they died to elephant archers, so Coming as expanded. Few halberdiers over here, but full middle control for the Gujaras right now, and also trebuchets, bombard cannons out. Yeah, like if the Gujaras don't waste their elephant archers, and also Coming blast more, still has a significant amount of halberdiers. One good engagement with Japanese halberdiers can make these guys quite quickly, but yeah, Cavachers don't really help you. Onagers, like I think Onager trap halberdier would need to be the Japanese combination. Oh, that's some Onagers come. Yeah, exactly. He has siege workshops. He's not queuing them. He has the resources for it, and now the halberdiers died. Well, not all of them, 28, 55 in queue, but that wasn't a good fight for coming. Villagers going forward, trying to build towers. Finally, some onagers queued. But yeah, it needs a big mass of traps, a big mass of halberdiers, and a big mass of onagers. Very, very wood intensive. And 0 villagers on wood, and he's running out of wood. Skirmishers, okay, skirmishers might also be away, but Shivamsha Riders just completely destroy them, I would assume. Coming kind of won this battle over here, and they are patrolling there. Spam these Moo to support Zayu. Last time we also had a coming tier, no? What was the coming tier? Yesterday? I mean, Cheapest said go, I'm coming. That's not a proper cheer. Onagers are being mastered, so we're developing the army comp that I wanted to see, but the traps are all dead, and wood is a big issue for coming right now. Relic gathering kind of late, but now starting to happen for Zayu, as he has gone middle control with 3 castles. Coming, looking to attack from another angle with 3 trebuchets here. As you can retreat them, that's kind of a cute move. I like it. And the onagers are also going in front, halberdiers. And he has like expanded there a little bit more with towers. So coming is actually playing this really smart. Like, it's a tough civ matchup. But I like that move here a lot. And I like the tower expansion here also. Mobility isn't really there for the Elephant Archer mass. And Shivamsha's got defended. Now there's onagers. The castle will fall. So coming can go back again. Cheers for coming out so hard, man. Last time I can lyrics you can find any good ones. Coming. Okay, I can't cast and think about cheers at the same time. It's coming. Like, look at this. Their push is working. He's gonna kill another castle. Yeah, the elephant archers, but they're also losing stuff. Skirmishes are in there too. Coming is somehow doing this. He killed 2 castles. The relics are not collected yet. And with the little onagers and everything, now it's... skirmishes are still getting mopped up, but it's not many elephants. How Zayu is looking? Eco looking 38 farms. Eco looks looking great for Zayu, so he probably can reproduce after this. But for now, coming is at the verge of taking the hill, and maybe can tower it then to make it harder for Zayu. Zayu's monasteries are also forward, where the 3 relics that he gathered so far are in. 1 relic still here and 1 still there. Traps are being killed now, but the Skirm edition is working really well. But now there's nothing against Shivamsha Riders. If Zayu brings more Shivamsha Riders, he could kill that. Is unique unit not an option? Not against that many Cav Archers, I think. And there were Cav Archer Onager was like the main army comp from coming, and that's 2 things that kill chakrams. And yeah, once the riders go in, Zayu has saved the middle. He has zoned for more castles, and he's getting the 4th relic. That was a really impressive push by coming. I didn't think his army could do that. And he's still mowing down the elephant archers and checking forward with towers. Coming is playing this really nice now. Like, I don't like his build order and everything, but what he did with it was pretty impressive. Even though I think his economy is shit, and that's why he's losing against the Hilbert. Well, Yasuma Towers even killed Shivamsha Riders if you have enough of them. But Zayu has the middle control back, is adding a castle. 7 farmers will hurt soon. 7 farmers are already hurting. Coming kind of can't produce anything. 140 pop. But at least that's kind of tower defended. And he's getting this gold still. And will also deny this stone. No development on water. Now Zayu's going on water. He's fishing here a little bit. He has 50 on food, as coming is only 23. And coming is nothing cute besides 1 onager. That was a good push, but now coming is heavily behind again. And Zayu has a good lead with his economy, adding a ton more farms and a castle. But it's kind of on the edge of that. And if you lose the water, Needs to fortify this a little bit more, I feel. But he can't get into the stones, because Coming was denying that. But there's a stone here that he can then take. And the Shivamsha Riders are raiding quite heavily, selling food now as well as his farm count is going up. There's not a little army by Coming, but he still doesn't have too much military on the field. Has this area over here. And, okay, I thought Yasuo Towers do something to Shivamsha Riders, but actually not really. Like, the shield is out shielding them. And I think Coming is trusting the Yasuo Towers too much here, not Garry's thing. I feel he needs Halberdiers in his eco even, maybe? Oh, there Bricks managed to do it all with the big cow. Yeah, it's tough now. Also, Elephant Archers coming over here. And there we have some Chakram Throwers and a Monk. For whatever reason, we have a Monk here. Catch some arrow fire. And I don't know. The Yasuo met and might win this battle. There's a trebuchet, so it won't. Regni made it work, I just stole it? Okay. He also made it work fully with the smaller cow though. Yeah, I think Regni likes more. Coming is doing his best, but the no farm situation hurt him when he had a chance to overtake the middle. Now these towers will never get built, and bombard cannons are slowly moving around his base. You're not stealing each other's work, guys. You're co-producing. Exactly, teamwork. Yeah, Zayu played this better, but I also think Coming's build order was better last time. But he had a really nice push. And the set is 1-1. Gujaras win. If they don't drop for 2 minutes, they can win. And yeah, was a close game though. Like, Coming had that little comeback phase there. Here at minute 13. With assault, yeah. I'm casting. I won't really react to it. And then Zayu later on had the bigger army, and that's the no food situation, right? Here we are out of food. Coming couldn't produce anything anymore after he was out of it. We are plumbing to support ImComing. Is that a plumber? Okay, works. Nice one. So Coming fans, they got your cheer. And Gujaras win against Japanese, meaning we go to 4 Lakes or Serengeti. And I'll be right back and get another drink. If I have one? I think I have one, but I need water. Instantly jumped into set from the last one. So, be right back. And what civs would you pick now if you were the players? But first, let me do the score. It is 1-1 now. In what is expected to be a 50-50 set. We are humming to support coming. Yeah. You guys are good at this. You guys are good. I don't have a code yet. Let's try to find it without. You should start to rap? Absolutely. I would listen to that. I heard Greek TV has song contests every weekend, so maybe you can enter something. What am I looking for? Coming. There you go. Probably still in the lobby browser. 4 Lakes it is. So, on 4 Lakes, what would you pick if you're them? Tom Snuffles! I saw you were streaming earlier. Sorry, I didn't have time to stop by. But I was happy that I saw you streaming and then I couldn't click on it really. Because I need to do stuff and then cast on my own. Very happy to see you in chat though. And was a beautiful cast with you and Ginger a few days ago. Megas could be a good pick for coming if you for Zayu if he wants to do them already. I'd probably have Serengeti that come to mind a little bit more. Koreans, there isn't much wood on the map though. Is there? There's no swamp. Maybe it goes Turks, but Turks could also be in Serengeti. Coming might go Cumans or Malians, I feel. I think Mayans are better on Serengeti. Malians obviously the best pick. Okay. I think they started for reasons. I'm sure you have your reasons, Tom. But it's Mayans versus Koreans. Zayu going Koreans here, and Coming has to try to dance around the SO. I like Koreans more, but if Coming can survive and make the game long, then it's gonna be super hard for Koreans. But let's see if Zayu can pull it through with the Siege Onager Warwagon Deathball. And I mean, if you give me a choice, I'd rather play Korea, but Mayans have the mobility. And early on, Eagles can be quite devastating to Koreans. Okay, yeah, Kaguko saying exactly the same thing at the same time. Yes, the start should be great for the Mayans. The mid game should be absolutely fantastic for the Koreans. And then the late game is better for the Mayans again. So let's see. Will be an exciting game 3 here. And game 3 is always important in the set because they decide who gets the match ball game. 6 barracks. Is that enough? Early castles for Coming. It's not going that heavy on Eagles. I feel like that might be a mistake. Okay, it's not building them. And it is Eagles. The Korean Hussar is really bad, so instantly dies. 6 barracks is also kind of risky against the Eagles, so maybe it's not enough barracks for Zayu. Not sure that villager will get saved, even though it bumps into the champion. But Coming being very annoying with this. Forcing a lot of garrisons there. And the first raiding Eagles are on the way. Even the Halberdiers are on the way forward, I think. What? Did these units melt into each other? What's happening here? It's like a hell beagle. A hell beagle. It's a beagle from hell. Even though beagles aren't the most fearsome dogs. Let's see how many villagers Coming can get so far. He has gotten 1, but that didn't look that impressive. Another group of 4 Eagles here. Zayu with a nice patrol at the back and also some over there. Coming beautiful goals, by the way. as they are also okay for Za2du. Eagle falling, and another villager bites the dust. 4 wills now, so Rush is getting a little bit more effective. Not sure if 4 wills is enough. Maybe needed more because the siege onagers are already on the way. Do we have castles up for coming? Almost up, so up before... I think the castle will go up before plumes are over though. Weird? What is weird? I'm coming, boom, worm falls into the water and dies? What? Okay, I don't understand you guys. The eagle and help inside each other. Aha, yeah. That was weird. I agree. But Kami stopped the rush now. I think he stopped the rush too early. He got 4 will kills. Feel like he could have gotten more there. Now Zayu is looking to control the hill. Isn't hand cannons better for Koreans? No. I think long term there, like, you need a meat shield in front of the SO and war wagons, I feel. And hand cannons aren't that great against main eagles. So, and later on, also more costly on food, on gold. I wouldn't consider them. Maybe you could do that, but your hand cannons kind of always need a front line. Other than that, the eagles just swarm them. And the champions also do fine if they reach them. So... Kind of interesting question, but back T like tried to go pure hand cannons or something that horribly failed against Goths. Was that, but you always need the champions anyways. Maybe some behind, but if you want to make ranges for a few units behind, I don't think so. I like what the standard build that Zayu is doing here. Not pure HC with honor and champion, but plumes, right? Like, the war wagons would be better against the plumes. I like these towering. There's a very interesting flat hill here between them, and quite big. Early relics for coming. That's kind of nice. He's going... What? Siege ram? Okay, he's looking... He wants to do a side push. But siege ram in the middle obviously makes 0 sense, because the Korean onagers would overbeat them. Coming with nice expansion here to this gold. TC here because he couldn't place anything anywhere. It's quite annoying. Both at 200 pop. Very slow game. I thought the mains would be more active, but now he's being active with a big push to the right side. Yes, my love. And coming now, running around here. But champions are there, and here comes the big push in the middle. Towers are being built on the hill, and the monks still trying to get relics, but that won't be possible. And yeah, these rams, like, is that a misclick? Like, onagers is what coming needs to defend this, even though it's worse onagers. They at least get siege engineers. Do they get siege engineers? They don't get mains. Don't get siege engineers? Huh. Why do I always think mains get siege engineers? They don't. Crazy. So that's really tough then. Only medicine for siege engineers? Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for not knowing this, but yeah, that's super tough against the onagers then. But the eagles are doing mighty fine. And now, after the onagers are gone to, I guess the eagles are kind of missing that looking it up. I'm sorry. He can maybe do something with the rams, but Korean towers plus the war wagons and the champions whittle down the eagle numbers. Look more convincing than I thought, but still not convincing enough to break this hill. And Zayu is now bringing traps forward, has the onagers too. They should get it as they no longer have City and Arrow. Could make the argument, but buffing mains is weird. For RM reasons. Ooh, siege rams getting close into the trebuchet, meaning all the trebuchets fall there. Really strong play from Coming. I never thought the relics onagers would do anything. And Zayu should have probably brought them back. Coming, also taking map control in the right, doing what he does best. Rams out of these siege workshops. So yeah, Coming ram pushes from the side are like one of the things he likes the most. And Zayu with a little wall, anti-wall there, walling out his relic. But Zayu still holds still in the end. But the side pushes could break him. Yes, some towers on this side as well. A lot of it just going down on that gold. And Zayu is down to 61 villagers with the central hill, but not much map control otherwise. Very close game 3. Kind of like what Coming is doing here. Yeah, I like that. That side push is really good. Champions now, but I think there's enough plumes so that the rams... Maybe one ram is gonna go down. The rest of the rams should survive. And now not many army by Zayu in the middle. Is Zayu producing villagers? Yes, he is producing villagers. But some towers will fall here. I don't think this push will be enough to push Zayu off the hill. But he certainly doesn't have the initiative right now. And I'm really surprised by how kinda easily Coming stopped that Death Boy push from the Koreans. Very impressive. Oh, that's a shot! Oh, that's a shot! Die you! Not taking the shot. And these plumes will be annoying. Could have been such a beautiful shot on them. Brazilin! My god! Fantastic to see you. How are you doing? Yeah, OMG indeed. Interesting Civ matchup. Yeah, Coming is doing the best out of it really. Stop the push from Zayu. He has like the map control. He has 2-to-1 relic. I don't know where the other relic is. That one is really hard to get for anybody but Zayu. And okay, Coming also has a safe one. So Coming will have 3-to-2. If there's no steal happening. Okay, some random towers from Coming. What is this tower doing? It's under the hill and not protecting anything. And Zai is now clearing up this left side push. I will heal you. Hey, yo. Heavily finally cut your casting. Time zones are the worst. That's true. Quite different. So you've been watching VODs as well? I mean, I don't know. Like, I just haven't seen you around much. Glad you're still following and here. And hi, I will heal you. Vision maybe, but he could get vision on the hill or put it on the wood line and he could make an outpost if he only wants vision. But he's preparing another side push from the right side and there's not too much there as Zayu is preparing to do a push in the south for this gold. Would count very low for Zayu. Also would count low for Coming, but Coming has more onward. Does Zayu see this? Now he sees it. That might be kind of late, and that's a lot of his farm EQ. Not green, need farming for that desperately, but Ram's a little bit slow behind, so might lose some to the towers here. And in the south, push by Za to the U. Hi, Flausch. And 3 trebuchets against 10 repair villagers should go down slowly. And the north, the Coming push is being stopped, I think. He might kill 1 or 2 more towers, but that's it. Emptying quite a lot of the farms, and map control isn't looking too hot for Zayu. He's expanding to that now, getting that stone. He can get some more wood control there. Probably needs some more people on wood. Eagle's trying to snipe something. 1 eagle is still alive, but the towers do finish it off, so this castle will fall. Trebuchets and SO mainly stay alive. Coming, trying to add a castle there. Quick wall. That one is not built. That one is not built. But the champions go back because of the plumes, so Coming is gonna get the castle up. And the north, Kadasai is probably to secure. There's a ton of stone to secure that though. Another eagle attempt there, but still siege aren't just alive. sword. Wait, is there long swords on the field? Oh, you're just talking about the chips. Everybody hyped that Brazilian is here. Game slowing down now a bit. Economy is quite similar and quite well. Gold? Issues for coming. There's this. He made a lot of eagles. One gold control there and losing this gold. If Zayu can take control over that gold, he can maybe start coming out of gold. Malda famous. And the eagle raids over here, but there is a gold problem for the main player. Surely this is Korean's game to lose. I would favor them, but Coming did some really nice stuff so far. But now he's lacking gold. Okay, so this gold. That's the only gold he has access to right now, right? He managed to defend this one. And the eagle raids put Zayu back here, but Zayu really should go for that gold, I feel. And he's also going for that one. Yeah, that's good. Cutting the mains of gold will be really useful, because then they don't have anything against the SO anymore. Without being able to produce eagles. So the matchup only becomes really good again for the mains when the Koreans are out of gold and can't make siege launchers anymore. Castle, was it just Rex everyone was watching? Everybody watched a lot of Rex live while Vodafone was blocking me from entering Twitch. And I casted it as well the day after. So should be on the VODs. He's really impressed, lol. I just cast the case, but yeah, game 1 and 2. Like, I don't want to spoil it too much if President still wants to watch it, so I won't go into details. I mean, it's always frustrating when a series is so close and you want the underdog to win. So you have to factor that in. But let's focus on this game. Nice jump there from Coming, killing all these SO. And he's still on the 2 goals, not with many villages. Like, really, do you need that food? Put them on the gold. Get the gold while you can. What, Han Solo dies? I thought Jon Snow dies. I hope Jon Snow doesn't die. Even though nobody in his chat got my joke about the Valhalla tournament and the Valhalla. I think I already did it before, so anyways. God, Otter, concentrate on the game. Game. Let's go. It's still about the 2 goals. Like, the situation hasn't changed too much. Wood is an issue for Zayu, so Coming is doing well of raiding these woodlands, because that's kind of where Zayu is getting his wood from. Zayu is trying to expand with the towers, will get this gold over there, has a cannon gain in the pond too that helped taking out the castle. What's the pond situation like? Coming is like, water? What? Water? What is this? I have to play DM, I do it on land. And Zayu's fishing a bit. Could fish here too. Coming's been super annoying with these plumes. I wanted to sing like Forever Young, but I didn't remember the lyrics well enough by Coco. Raids on this side, so coming these 3 villagers, like, they're just like, don't care, we mine. Food doesn't need water, so much food. Yeah, that's kind of true. Okay, tower attempt here stopped. Zayu now 45 on wood, so finally adding some more on wood. It's probably because his gold ran out. So we have a fight over these golds, and not too many siege onagers on the field anymore. So Coming is losing stuff right now, but if he survives this, he might enter a good phase for Mayans. So this far from over. And wow, he still has so many eagles alive? Yeah, that's where his gold went. Not sure if I like that many eagles right now. They're hard to keep alive. If they can snipe the last siege, maybe it wouldn't hurt. And coming as a 3-2 relic advantage. Yes, there was good siege snipes by coming. Oh, big shots on the eagles though, diving under the towers. He lost a lot of them there, and as said, they are hard to keep alive. 4 siege onagers alive, and actually 14 siege onagers overall alive. So Zayu investing everything is gold in siege onagers, while everything was invested into eagles by coming. Spam more swords so we don't get bored. Well, I think we will see a lot of champions in this match. What is Zayu doing with his champions though? He wants to snipe the siege. Okay, for a few champions, yeah, you can lose them there. And now coming has lost control of all his buildings there, and now he has more gold than before. What? Why is he sending them away? Oh, he didn't build the mining camp yet, so they're walking to the TC. And this gold not being taken by anybody, not much left either. Yeah, Rams did go down. Only 2 traps on the field, so I think he also killed a trap. Where's the second trap? Are they both in the base? I only see one in the base. There was a ram dying. Oh, he's gonna get the trap. No, he's not gonna get the trap. Kami could repair the trap. That's really valuable unit right now. As gold has run out for coming because one champion is stopping this, and he's not on this gold. Are you interested in wood? No, it's interested in the gold. Yeah, that's the right move. 2 towers and a mining camp. Oh, Zayu! Being a meanie. But as Koreans, do you really want to reduce the amount of wood on the map? Yeah, tree cut coming, but like coming is the one who is more interested in cutting trees, I feel, against Koreans. And it's not hurting coming too much. He has 7.6k. Well, Zayu maybe with coming already in the admin situation before. Could be a psychological factor more than anything. He's just running into the siege under shots there. They're just being saved. Second wall isn't up, so these onagers could go down. Does coming still see them? Coming does still see them. They're trying to shoot, not hitting. And it was a nice shot, kills most of the eagles. One is alive. Okay, we'll only get that one onager. But coming, they are fighting over this gold. Makes a lot of sense, the central point right now. And all the way that's good for Zayu because he's getting free wood. Spam this Swiss nation because we all need some vacation. Yes, I will go on vacation soon. Not in Switzerland though. Why is CH? Is that even Switzerland? Wouldn't make sense that it's Switzerland actually. Which nation is this you're making vacation in, Regni? Zayu still kind of controlling the gold, but not able to take it because he has to pre-build towers all the time. And that's losing a lot of stone actually. Like you should somewhat snipe that trap. It's 4 HP trap. That's 4 HP trap is really effective. Killing another tower. I just posted Switzerland. I don't know why I chose properly. Okay, it's Switzerland there. Commonwealth Helvetique, Switzerland. Thanks, Pete. Thanks. For the solution. And hi, Pete. Also haven't seen you in a while. Brazilian appears in chat and suddenly all the old OGs are there. Game has slowed down a lot. Zayu's getting the gold. Fighting a little bit in the south. Zayu's also getting gold there. Okay, that's really good. Let's take a look at the map for wood control, because we know what we all care about. Woodlines in the back saved. Smart move by Zayu. So he will still have these as rescue lines. Still quite a bit of wood on the map, actually. That's good for the Korean. But 3-2 relic advantage for coming. And if he can keep the plumes alive until there's no more onagers. That's good. But quite the onagers on the field. And yes, indeed, 3 relics. Oh, some plumes died. How many plumes do we have on the field? 26. I feel like I shouldn't risk them right now. But I need something to kill the onagers, and everything costs gold for him. So it's actually a really big issue for mains. Now champion attack from Zayu there from the top side. And there are the skirmishers. Double projectile skirmishers, so they actually aren't too bad against champions even, because they do quite decent damage. Korean needs a few traps to force a fight. Yeah, I agree. He's making them right now. He's getting a second trap over there. And Rams being added there too. Zayu kind of looks a bit clueless for what he's doing now, but he's preparing the trap push. Where should he push though? I feel like the north might be more important, but that's where Cumming's army is. Zayu's still mining that gold. I would maybe like to see him add more villagers there. Cumming's selling stone. Ooh, I don't know if that's good. That means he can't repair. And he's making eagles! What? That's so much gold though. I feel like going quite a... Yeah, the onagers are still there, right? He can't add more skirms. It's a really tough situation actually for mains. Maybe even like two-handed swordsman? I don't know. Something that doesn't cost too much gold and can snipe the traps. Can snipe the siege. I guess a few eagles can pick that. But you can DM me your stuff or do it to another admin. I was casting then and I'm casting. Two trebuchets, so these castles will fall west. Like Cumming's trying to push at the north. Okay, it's trying to go for the wood over here. Zayu still has 10k wood though, so it's sitting quite comfortably. No plumes, no transfer mains. Yeah. He has the 22 plumes still. But surely he'd prefer to be that to be 60. And I feel like he did some weird stuff over here. Spam sometimes, we need more rhymes. I like... It would be a dream of me that President never streams again. Cumming finally found the gold! And he's going for it with the Rams. I mean, he's still that super annoying Renegade stopping everything. In the south, gold has been mined and he's resuming the raids on this. But not having raiding units, it doesn't cost gold, is a big downside for Mezel. And... yeah, maybe not that convinced about the mains pick. I thought later on they could do better, but if they don't have that many plumes. I feel like he could do more skirms like around the map to raid. The skirms are just staying here while the plumes are fighting. That's a bit weird because you don't want to risk the other stuff. But it wasn't exactly an admin decision to do the rescheduling. And it was checked that the time difference between the 2 game parts played was over 2 minutes, so it's kind of logical when a player doesn't play DM for 2 minutes. Right? I don't want to discuss it. You're watching the set right now, and it's gonna play out. They both had time to think. Rams are being stopped. And Zayu's slowly working on the base here. Cummings pop dropping a little bit. All these towers will be hard to town later with only 2 relics. That's true, but you only need to cut him off wood, right? So needs to starve him out of wood. But the good thing for Zayu is he preserved these 2 wood lines. And his map control is still kind of better. And he kept SO alive! But maybe that changes right now. Just sort of rhymes and emojis. Riggedy, you're never out of rhymes and emojis. But Zayu is running out of onagers. No onagers here in the middle anymore. There is still 4 at the north. A little bit of gold still left to mine. Champions protecting that. Where's the plumes? The plumes are fighting over here. And we'll probably fight the traps back for now. I feel like Coming could make more skirmishes. They're actually not too bad against these champs. Here's bank. Yeah, the bank of Zayu and wood and food is really, really huge, right? 81 farmers. That is well played by him to keep that. And also the champion rates. Pretty devastating because there's no big masses of skirms I feel like can't deal with Korean champions. And there's just not really enough plumes. Now it's 17 plumes. And the eagles are a huge investment. Okay, now more towers over at these woodlands. Man, the tower play. The towers are really, really good. Right? They're really hard to deal with as well without gold, as Chad mentioned already. And yeah, Coming has to tap this one out. He also played very, very well, but draft favoring Zayu a little bit here. Zayu used really strong civs. He used Gujaras, he used Koreans. So... let's see how the rest of the set goes. But we have a match point game for Zayu. Economy. Coming actually collecting more resources and more wood. But what? Coming collect more wood? Really? That's surprising. They're only collecting more stone and bringing that to good use. Coming. Some of them had a little overboom, I guess. I don't know. Did they fish? Did Coming fish at any point? No. Also, never really fishing in the North Lake. There were 2. Would have maybe been safer farming eco, right? He had a lot of farms here. I think it would have been safer to make fishing ships there. Ah, Pete DF. I thought you were another Pete. But yeah, I think I also know you. So let's take a look at the draft. And we will have to go to the remaining home map of Coming, as Mayans did not manage to win against Koreans. And the remaining home map is Serengeti. So, what do you guys think we're gonna see on Serengeti after yet another long game? We have 50 viewers? Welcome everybody. My god. The World Cup gaining some traction. Nice to see. No. That's actually not score right. It's actually score left. Like in the set before, you only had 4. Like in the set, last sets, we were mainly at 40. But 50 is without any raids. That's really, really nice. Thanks everybody for showing up to this one. I needed another 1-2 minute break, but put your guesses which civs they're gonna pick on Serengeti in the chat, and I'll be back in 30 seconds. No code yet by them, so we have a little bit of break. Queen free, bringing the card with her. That's a good theory. Send this deer to get some beer. Ooh, I'm not on beer right now. And I have a coat. So, do we have guesses? PTF, that is very sad and very correct. Millions Mega, says Regni. That is kinda plausible. But I think Lowland is there. Yeah, that's probably Tatars, but if Zayu is afraid of Malians, then picking Megas maybe not the right thing, but Megas can deal with them if they survive the start. They're in the lobby, and it is Serengeti. Oh, tough one, right? On the Sivs. So it's order to get some water. I have water. But I always like to see orders in chat. It is also correct, Pete. Due to some other tournament hosts, there was a schedule change that was bad for Nilu. No, I think he's on vacation or something during the main event. It's a private calendar thing, I think. For Nilu. But Tedder's playing. And a lot of other siders led did go down to Polar yesterday. Galil is still in. Nobody asked why BZ wasn't invited. Well, I didn't exactly finish top 8 in the last World Cup. And Regni was right! Millions against Magyars indeed! Which Civ do you think is better? And Deathmatch World Cup is all community funded, so bringing $200,000 is kind of difficult for people. It's already crazy that like just people in the DM community put 10k on the line. But Millions against Magyars for game 4. Match point game for Zayu, who's playing the Magyars. And let's see what the Camel Civ that gets SO, but with no siege engineers, can do against that. We are on Serengeti, wood is scarce, the field is open, there are some hills, and the ground is cracked, so buildings are weaker on some parts of the map. Very outside house there by coming. A little bit of nerves, 6 stables, and quick castles for Gebetto SO. Maybe he was gonna try that. And a prediction is up as well. Thank you, mods, and you can bet channel points on this game. I think Megas mid to late maybe, says be easy. And that wood, yeah, like DM games can't go long. Limiting the wood limits the long game potential. That's why the DM maps or the Deathmatch World Cup maps have less wood on them than you are used to from RM. And yeah, been working quite well so far. 2 stables into barracks and archery ranges start, so limiting the Paladinos. One stable, also a possibility, wants to try to raid a little bit. Mains do have the TC with Tigui, as we saw earlier as well, helping to defend a little bit. And the Paladins won't do that much. Almost would have gotten the villager there, while Zayu lost 2 to the camel spam. So it is kind of looking good for that. Those trees are double the rest. No, 150 are they. And these baobab trees are 200. Go, Zayu survived the rush, 2 villagers behind. Reminder that you can still predict the outcome of this game, and Zayu looking to control the map. Let's see who gets the relics. 4 are on the right side. Gold scattered all over the map as typically on Serengeti. Also neutral stone, so map can be secured. 1 castle at home, so not quickly going to Mega Hussar, which does make sense as long as Kevlar on the field. Mega Hussar aren't too great. Later on, Megas will be really good though, with CA and unique unit Mega Hussar combination when camels kinda become too expensive at a time and the Cavatras become too good for them. Thank you for the follow, Barzik, and welcome to the party. They're looking this here. That is over one of the goals of coming. Being more defensive, trying to expand to the left side. There's a higher hill that Zayu is looking to castle, but both haven't really built it yet. Zayu with the Choro outpost technique, putting an outpost first and then a castle. Choro is the player that popularized that. And I'm trying to be annoying with the paladins, but expansion quite limited for coming. Has to go back with these villagers though. Nice reaction to send the vill back. And now we're closing in on bigger fights in the middle. Zayu, too hesitant to castle this hill here maybe. But should get a castle up here first, but I think both go up on that side. And in the middle, I'm kind of surprised Zayu isn't castling this hill. Like, doing 2 more castles around this gold. But I feel like one of them could have been on the hill, but probably doesn't want to lose it after thinking the first fights will probably go in favor of the mains. He does have a lot of halberdiers to stop the camels. And Beto don't see too many yet, and they're with the left side army. So Coming splitting his forces once again. Coming really a player that really likes the side attacks. As we do have 2 pretty pure DMers matching here. Coming's also playing some RM. Zayu is like super exclusively DM and never plays RM, plays few field rolls with us, but that's it. Coming did grind RM a little bit, like he's at 1400 or something. But a DM expert, and he is taking down that castle before it was even built. He's not attack rounding with the onagers, killing quite some of his own camels. Now Magyar Hussar going in. Magyar Hussar are siege killers. 20 channel points. What? That's all in the bets? Ay. People not betting anymore. Yeah, we didn't have bets the last stream, so maybe you should do a new one, Ring. And that push was stopped for now. Coming, still controlling the middle. Zayu still hasn't castled that hill, but he's gonna place an outpost at least. He has the stone for a castle. No villages on stone. Farm development. Both are starting to add farms now. That's quite weird farms. You can't drop off at a castle. But he's prioritizing safe farms. And then that farm is very inefficient though. Oi Barsik. Welcome to the party. Deathmatch World Cup round of 32. So this round, one more round, and you are in the 16-player main event to be played on the 2nd and 3rd weekend in September. Since inflation is kicking in, people are careful with it. Yeah. Rather heat your homes than better channel points that you can't heat your homes with anyways on a game, right? Cummings playing this way too carefully. Yeah, Malian should have the early advantage, right? And he's not doing much with it. Yeah, tend to agree with that. Keep now on that hill. Typical Cumming move. But the keep is beautiful on the hill and it's protecting stuff as well. Zayu making an outpost next to an already existing outpost. You wanted to see one tile more or what? And is that keeps? Okay, yeah, Malians do get keeps, so it's not the guard tower play. So I'm sending in these trebuchets, but there's still siege onagers. Throwing away 1 or 2 traps. Okay, nice splits on the traps. Not the unit you see split that often. But why are they coming in from north? Like, the traps want to be on the hill. It still isn't castled by Zayu. Other than that, we might look at another longer game here. Coming, looking at raiding stables. Zayu's economy is really low. 52 villagers only. Has 52 more in the queue, but I don't know why it's so low at minute 14. It's kind of really odd. Invested a lot on Megahosa, but he still has food. And they're cute now. Maybe he was 200 pop. I think he was 200 pop a long time with all the habits. Yeah, that makes sense. They needed to lose some. Castle. Oh no, there's siege archers. Let's not castle that. Ooh, some nice shots on the cavalry archers. And Coming's now finally going for it. Not sure if that's good though. That's a ton of Magia CA. 65 CA. And castle not insta denied. Villager also still living. But yeah, castle still getting built. The battle damn effective even though there's cav archers. At least it looks like that. And Coming will now take the position on the hill, but I think he's going to lose it again against so many CA. And I think Zayu will getting up that hill. Zayu, nice raid with Megahosa here, stopping that part of the economy. But the main economy by Coming is over here, and his economy is looking quite good. 52 on gold, 30 farmers. So head of Zayu in that regard. Zayu with the beggar army right now did kill that castle, is castling that hill. Should, I think, go for that hill, right? That's a really nice hill. That's kind of in the middle of Coming space. And there isn't that much army. Like, Zayu should go in there. What can Coming do now? I don't think it's that over. But if Zayu takes that hill, that's looking really good for Zayu, yeah. But Castle, oh, that would be so close. But I think the Cavachers are killing the villagers. Castle at 86%, and that's a deadly hill. But Camels and Geppetto, more position retaining units than Cavachers. So the Cavachers have to go back. Coming is keeping the hill, so I don't think it's GG. And Coming's also making moves on the left side. There's so many resources still left on the map. So much gold on this map, like in general, that if you can keep up Camels, that's actually quite nice. What do Mayans even get Cavacher? They don't get heavy Cavacher, right? They do get heavy Cavacher. No Parthian? No Parthian, no Bracer. Yeah, not the greatest. So it is like light Cav Geppetto. I guess the combination for later. Without gold, what Coming can do? The thing is, Serengeti has a lot of gold, right? Malians also have their amazing bonus that gold lasts a lot longer. So he's been mining this gold for a while, and there's still a lot of gold in this pile. So Coming is far away from running out of gold, and that's why it's not looking too shabby for him. And he lost his castle. The Camel's very much forward. Should maybe take down the trebuchet because that's threatening his traps. Do take down the trebuchet, but now there's not enough troops around that anymore. And does the castle survive? There's only 2 villagers repairing it. Ooh, 1 trap goes down. I think it survives, but that's it. Can he get another off? He can't get another off. I think the next one would have killed it. And yeah, that's worth a castle here. But towers are kind of annoying, and they're not taking down the Cavachers really fast though. Coming also has his raises stables up. Now, Light Cav are not that great in fights, I think, against Mega Hussa, but they're good at raiding. They have extra attack, and that's really, really nice to kill villagers. So Malians can play the raiding game. And killed that castle of Zayu. Coming, playing this really nicely right now. To stay in. He was too passive for my feelings early on. But, yeah, keeping Zayu busy left and right. Gaining control over this gold for a little bit too. Still a big gold pile here on that hill. That Zayu narrowly defended with the castle while losing the castle in the middle. The longer it gets, Magias become more and more favored. That is true, but there is a long time that May still have gold on this map. So yeah, Coming is the one that needs to do something, even though he has 4 relics. So he also has a late game advantage. Really nice job to get the 4 relics. I still feel Megas are better, even 1 to 4 relics. Megas are the Civ, I think, that you could think about in DM that relics matter the least for. Maybe next to Hans, because they have the reduction of the opponent's relics bonus with Atheism. Zayu needs more farmers and spam unique unit. Agreed. But it's still at full pop. Yeah, there's still a lot of CA. And there's still camels out, so spamming unique unit doesn't work yet. Ooh, that's a great fight for Coming. Coming is getting into the CA. That's a lot of CA dying. And Coming has more map control. I really wouldn't count Coming out of this game. If he gets that and he gets more gold, more stone, more resources on the left side. Zayu needs to react quickly, but I don't think his army is in the correct positions. Only 3. Okay, now it's 3 trebuchets, but the Mega Hussar is on there. And he shoots his own stuff. And yeah, if he can take down the traps, that would be important. Oh god, it will be again so close with this castle. And it's such an important castle for that gold there. And the hill, if Coming takes that hill, he has a beautiful angle to go for the 1 relic, to go for the woodlines, to go for the production while he's raiding over here. Coming in beast mode and far ahead in the game now, I would say. 120 pop only for Zayu. I feel a game 5 is in the possible in reach here. Coming unbeatable with Malians, apparently. It does look like he's playing this really strong, yeah. He didn't use the early advantage. One with lurks as well. Or was that also with Malians? I see. And we know his favorite Civ. His new favorite Civ. Because his old favorite Civ is Hans and Gauss. Hans top place 1, Gauss top 2. That's at least always what he says. He's running in under the castle a lot there. Another tower. Okay, can't afford more, but why is he leaving this position? You know which Civ we have to bet against him? Yeah. It's like you're gonna beat him in a tournament, frankly, right? Well, he sometimes plays Silver Leagues. Sorry, that was to me. Can Zayu first carry no mercy? Yeah, Zayu did it last game. But I'm like, I think he could have used this hill more, but I guess this hill is also great. That's why the traps are all standing under there. And Zayu really has to get 2 more farms. Yeah, he's trying to get 2 more farms now. Will be tough though. Population still only at 150. And every castle you lose, the more production of Mega Hussar you lose for later in the game. Zayu has stone still. It's also mining stone heavily here at the front. Coming, lose another trap to the Mega Hussar, but he has 1 more trebuchet, 2 more trebuchets actually. Should probably keep the camels around the trap. And not shoot the camels with its own SO. I can dream, okay, yeah, sorry. Hey, you might win the Ragnarok Silver League, who knows? He's gonna lose another castle. It's looking really good for Coming now. I remember Malda calling the GG like 15 minutes ago. I told you Coming at this. Yeah. You were saying like Malians can't do anything now, right? He's still 24 gold. And not even mining this gold. Well, he is mining this gold, but long distance. And Zayu is struggling. Light cavalry everywhere. But there's castles in the trade. The last relic will fall soon. Like the only relic that Zayu has. After this castle probably. And Zayu is out of gold. 4 Cavachers only. That's over. He lost all his CA. And camels proved to be really, really strong again. That castle's falling. And I feel like game 5 is about to come. I mean, Zayu knows Magians, how strong Magians later on are, but that's not without Cavachers. And he can't reach any gold to make more, really. There's a little bit of gold, there's a full gold there left, and a full gold there left, but that's quite far away. So, yeah, to coming running out of gold. He has 4 full gold piles left here. He has 2 gold piles left here and like 4 there as well. He fought for those hard, but... Now it's moving into the main economy of Zayu. Well played indeed. Malian domination. Coming the Malian camel. So I had 12 was already camel. We can't make coming a camel now too. Coming is a cat, right? I'm cat. But cats and camels go well together, it seems. I should have eaten more before casting. Yeah, Zayu is now hanging in there quite a while, but he's 90 pop, 6 Cavachers, more than 4. And those Cavachers are doing some work, but... That castle being repaired, food count 37, farmers, 62 villagers, coming relentless on the raiding. Zayu calls the GG, well played, and coming brings it to a game 5. I should have eaten more. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. That's why I said that. But amazing play by coming with the Malians in a Civ matchup that was maybe on this map really better for the Malians. Because like there's so much gold with the Malian gold bonus. That was helping out coming a lot. I thought he needed to be more aggressive in the start, but the way it played out, very, very well done from the Pakistani player. And Breeze collected 70k to 41k. Economy Master coming. Zayu made the mistake of massing too many units at the start and not doing enough with them. Couldn't do that much with them at the start, and he had like 150 pop on military and couldn't make any villagers. So actually making the game slow at the start maybe was the key for coming, because like here 155 military pop. And all the while coming at 105 and made economy. And Zayu couldn't engage their army because at that point Malians have the stronger army. So he was just stuck on economy development. And I think you can see that on the society stats, right? Here, 40 villagers to 92 villagers at that point. And that's the same point that he had the massive army. So much to my game 4 analysis. And I'm fake Nilly, so you know what comes now. Because we got a game 5.
Feuer.
Yeah, doing a short break before game 5. So, Deep is thinking that Goths are coming now. Let's see about that. Game 5 will be on Lowland. So, I don't believe in Goths, but it's tough for coming now. Because Tatars and Turks are strong civs where Goths could be Turks, so I... Huh? Oh, it's actually gonna be Goth. Goths are good against Tatars and Turks. Shit. That's... I mean, not shit. Like, that's not good for coming. Not good for Zayu. Tatars could open Cavalier, I guess. And long term... Oh, or the Turks against Goths with, like, Janissaries, maybe? Step Lancers? Well, they don't produce as quickly as for humans. So I don't think you can produce enough to stop the Goths with Tatars. Like, Turks clumping the best option for Zayu? Phew. Can't you just go humans and win with lances in 2 minutes? Turks and Tatars are pretty good against that. Like, both get heavy camel. Tatars also have treadmill crane. So they're quite fast. Turks also get treadmill crane. Both are like faster civs with camels. So that usually works pretty well to defend against the step lancers. So I don't really see humans, I think. Guess the production bit got nerfed before? No, I don't think so. I think people just learned how to deal with humans. Did it get nerfed? I'll check. No, train 100% faster. It's still the same. Especially against camel civs, they're not too good. Like, the thing is also, like, this is the first Deathmatch World Cup that's using civ picks. So, I think Flausch is right. Berete. Indeed. And... yeah, I'm still unsure what Zayu should do against that. If it works to go Cavalier opening with the Tatars, or if it's better to clump with Turks. I'm sure step 100 is plus 400% ratio, now it's plus 100%. Was it? Well, it's still really fast. I thought it was always plus 100. Let's see. Gauss is the only viable choice? I think so too. And it's like the one time that I'm saying that. Changelog. Oh yeah, true. Did not affect step lancers. And the effect was 400%. So step lancers with 400% were never a thing. But at the start of the E2 everybody was spamming Hussars, and that's why. But that was pretty early, March 2020. And the amazing patch that brought us the Flaming Camel. Oh yeah. Nice one. Nice patch. That's the reason why everybody spammed Hussars at the start of the E, not step lancers. I've been always wondering that. Hussars and HCA? It's still HCA. Oh, it is humans! What? We don't see Goths? I think that's a mistake by coming. And Zayu was going Turks because he expected Goths. Even though Tatars against humans would be better. Wow, that's gonna be interesting. Are you ready for game 5? You remember some very, very dumb Nova TM games? Oh, I love them. I love them. But let's focus on the decider. In the deciders round of 32. Coming, being cheesy, going gray. And Zayu with the blue Turks. Yeah, Zayu lame coming Woodline, now coming going gray every time. Zariab got destroyed in a Goss versus Tatars. Yeah, I think Goss would be good against Tatars. Or was it the other way around? With just one stable, no TC as okay. That yeah. You do 3 stables, no? One stable and then houses, yeah. But let's talk about this game. 3 stables and barracks. So quick switch because he knows step lancers doesn't do that much to Turks. Turks going 7 stables, camels. What? Coming cute camels. That's not heavy camels coming, you should know that. All the lancers are going forward first. I hope he DQs the camels. Because, like, non-elite camels are really bad. Lancers doing work though. 2 villagers, 3 villagers, 4 villagers. Oh god, that's really good kill streak for coming down. Zayu down to 5 villagers. Only these 2 lancers killed so many lancers from the other side as well. Maybe coming should have gone heavy on lancers because it's really working out. We'll get another 2 villagers there. No, misses to click them and doesn't get these. But really nice start for coming. And later on, there's siege onagers, and Turks will have to micro bombard cannons a lot against those siege onagers, not getting even onagers for themselves. So humans, I feel like, can maybe also do stuff later. Amazing HCA for the Turks. So with Sipahi, 60 more HP. Hey, Slickrick, what's up? Welcome to the game 5 in this decider game. Really exciting sets the last days. We had some really fantastic sets like Dragonstar Malda, we had AR12's a super close set. Yeah, make sure to watch the VODs back of these as well and follow the rest of the tournament because it's only getting better. Exclamation mark Deathmatch World Cup 5 supports you with all the links. As Coming is still looking to get villager kills. Zayu on 8 villagers. More army for Zayu though. Coming looking for quick map control. I'm kinda annoyed that he's doing camel riders, but it is working with the rush out for him so far. Now we have 100 to 70 army, actually a bigger army for the Turk player. Camels HCA purely, and now there's not too much cavalry anymore for Coming, so the halberdiers might come into play. Turks obviously not getting halberdiers, but only having spearmen. Epic Sea Dragon is there too in this game 5. Both players probably really nervous. Not the big fights at first. Zayu looking at the left-hand side of the map. The right-hand side is bigger, so not too sure why he's going to the left. Needs to kind of secure this gold pile. I feel that's the safest one for him, and maybe that one. In the middle, not too much to reach. On lowland, kind of mix of Acropolis and Golden Pit, because all the gold is in the middle and you are on elevations. Big fight now, looking very good for Zayu. KD massively in his favor. Huge army, 90 camels and 34 cav archers just on this part of the map. And eco development better for coming, but a lot of idols as well. Coming trying to go for a castle here. Nice house wall around the villagers. Way too many camels from Zayu. Might be Amons. Heyo. Everybody here today. And we are on a nice edge in this best of 5 that will decide over the fate of these players in Deathmatch World Cup 5. Both training a lot, both with high ambitions, both wanting it to make it into the main event. And fighting it out in a great set. Now, yeah, indeed, it is a lot of camels for Zayu, maybe too many. But resources are not looking too bad, while Zayu is out of gold with all those camels. Looking a bit better for coming on that. And now the ESO are coming in with that massive camels. Could be nice shots. Kip checks also good against camels. And yeah, both have like the Halberdier frontline coming also back at map control. I think coming is ahead. Zayu pretty restricted to his hill, still hasn't gained control over any downhill gold. Doing something over here, relics, very quick relic collection once again from coming. Zayu obviously is quite fast with relics too, but I think Air 12 is faster, and I trained so many games with them that I kind of mixed them up. But Zayu kind of consistently in the set, always getting more relic control. And Zayu's really restricted to his hill. No gold control. Getting a neutral stone. Not a neutral stone over here. But gold will be worrying for the Turks. And especially for the Turks, that's a big issue. Only these 4 gold mines uphill. Zayu's army is now here trying to get that gold pile. Naive question, shouldn't Zayu make PvC? He should, and he is now. And it is what he needs against the Siege Rangers. Getting some beautiful shots from uphill, and the extra range for Turks is sweet. It's only 3 though, and the Kipchak's doing a great job at sniping them. And can't really engage with all the camels against the Halberdiers over here. Now the Siege Rangers are going towards the Cav-Archers. Cav-Archers not really getting hit over there. Yeah, over committing on camels by Zayu. It's pretty much of an issue. Both side building here, so both looking to do the side raids as well. Still no gold control in the middle for Zayu. Could maybe try to get it over here now. And Cummings' goal right now is just to cut the Turks off gold. And what do you guys think? What's better like late in the game? Like who has like the win condition of surviving here? From these 2 civs. Surprised Zayu didn't go for relics given his civ dies with no gold in late game. Does it that hard? Late game is a lot about Hussar in DM, and Turks at least get that. And they also get champions. So Turks are not as bad late game as you would think from an RM perspective. Humans, I guess, depends on how big the surviving CA mass is. Surviving CA mass and surviving Kipchak mass, yeah. So I'd say it's kinda evenish. Gold is so hard to get. As I said, I think Turks can do more without gold than mainly RMS were thinking. A petard! Let's go! The best unit in the game. Not really in this war, in this game, but it's petards, right? We love them. It's a nice run push by coming though, and I don't think Zayu can stop that. I mean, the petards get bonus damage against rams. Is he intentionally making petards to kill the rams? He also needs to send them to the rams. Well, actually it's doing damage there. But it's not enough. That castle will fall. But Zayu has kept that gold now and has bombard cannons, care watchers over on the left side. And for the player with no gold control, getting gold control is more useful than getting this castle down, because there's another castle behind it. If that castle falls, raiding way is open though, so Zayu needs to hold this one while keeping pushing on the left side. Not completely at pop. Needs to repair this, I feel. Care watchers are in there, needs to focus fire something else with them. And the 3 hussars, the Kipchaks need to get on these hussars so they can protect the rams. I feel like the castle stays up, but there's 2 more rams coming. I'll be super close. And I think a rather important castle for Zayu right now, but looks like it is stopped. Some care watchers pop out and the hussars focus down the rams, so that attack will not work. And here comes Zayu on the left side. Bombard cannons running up the hill, has secured that gold. Whew, another close game. Well, if Coming can consider his eco, he can spam so fast as super fast pace. True, speedy is also nice. But having help to defend, protect siege is super nice. Feel like humans can always snipe any Turk siege. Champions can to a certain degree do that too, but yeah. Once they have no gold for camel. Yeah. I was gonna say Turks have bomber towers, but I forgot the gentleman's agreement for DM. It's actually in World Cup not a gentleman's agreement, but a rule. So if there's a bomber tower build, that's an admin rule. Or an admin loss for that. Coming, taking a good fight here, kind of surprisingly against it, but now can reach the bombard cannon. So looks like both players defended their sides. Both still have gold income. Zayu, nice tower back coming actually. It is a watchtower. Watchtower. Coming is even doing watchtowers, and it's even working. Denying that gold there. I mean, we had that, like, I don't know, like some of you guys might have been there when Polar and Lan were playing. And we had that debate also in the winter interview about the guard towers. Cummings just doubling down on that, doing watchtowers. But I mean, it's working, so you can't take that gold. Now going to that gold. Monks just scouting around there. Kipchak versus care watchers. The care watchers are not fighting because they're on stand ground. That's not optimal. For Zayu, silly question. Does he get disqualified if he lays the foundation for BBT? So first of all, he doesn't get disqualified. He loses the game. The player that makes that. And secondly, it has to influence the game. So if he lays the foundation but never builds it, and then deletes it again, something, then that would be fun. It's only costing him rest and he doesn't get anything from it. But if it shoots, that's GG. Your checks have bonus versus Ram BBC? Not really, but they fire multiple arrows, so they get extra damage. So indirectly they have a bonus there. Yeah. Coming will lose this castle. Kipchaks could have popped out and sniped the bombard cannons, I guess, but he will be too late, I think. Yeah, castle falls. Now we'll snipe 1 or 2 bombard cannons. Bombard cannons also getting some shots off though. Kind of not optimal Carvacher positioning there under the hill. So there's 3 trams there, exactly. So if you lay a foundation by mistake, you don't lose the game. Exactly. Coming, going for a castle here. Protecting that important gold for Zayu. Zayu is low on gold and a little bit lower on population than Coming. Now turned to be a good fight, but I think the castle will go up. Quite damaged actually. Maybe that was late earlier, and that is another watchtower for Mr. Coming. Do the extra arrows do melee damage? Chugunos did that, so they did 4 damage with extra. Amos is in the chat, right? If you build in a corner, it doesn't matter. If he influences the pathing, it would also matter. Kind of hard to judge, but I don't think anybody would build in Bomber Toy here. No, we should cry for more drama. Oh, but we should cry for the dead CA. Ooh. Bada boom. That's a lot of CA lost there for Mr. Zayu. More keeps by Zayu. Gold here at the left has been mined. So Zayu's struggling with gold. And I think it's looking better for Coming. Coming still has more control, still controlling this gold and this gold. Farm count is better for Zayu. And you can still sell food, apparently, for a good price. So Zayu's doing that. And looking to control this gold. This gold not that fortified with only Watchtower. I trust you guys to figure out how that against Rams work. And this gold is the center of attention right now, because Coming knows it's the last gold for Zayu. If I deny that, I can probably win the game. CA drama. Poor CA. Really, I thought... wait, so, yeah, still talking about that damage. One Hussar raids. Always very dangerous. Because the player is likely to not notice that. Maybe picking Grey was the smartest idea by Coming. Now he sees it. But that Hussar got quite some economy kills. 80 to 80. Pretty equal in that regard. Coming pushing for this. He still thinks there's gold. And now sees the tile and moves away. Oh no, he just moved away. But yeah, it's not important this position anymore. These two golds are the ones to fight over. And the stone there as well for Coming, but that's gonna get kept. Good fight so far for Zayu, but he should move away before the Yasuo come, which he does. And now Coming ram push on the on the mining camps. Will cut Zayu off for gold for now, and there's also not much gold here, so still think it's looking better for Coming, even though the KD massively in favor of Zayu with 650 to 530. And all these farms have been idle. Coming struggling on food, 23 farms only. A lot of that is forward, and now adding very vulnerable farms here, so Zayu could win this by raiding still. Has cut off that gold. Coming is out of stone. Zayu still has stone for the wood control game. So still quite even. Will defend that, get the rest of that gold. Then that gold still being mined peacefully. A lot of fighting on the left side. I guess there's also a gold still. Pretty big gold pile. Zayu's trying to get that. Has emptied everything above the hill a little bit there. They also do 3 pierce damage as well, but basically every unit has at least 2 pierce damage, so it really matters. It's like the types, it tips though, yeah. But that's not as if Zayu could have chosen Tatars, but he chose Turks. And I think against humans, Tatars would have been better, because they have stronger Hussar. And you at least get trash units. Turks lacking crop rotation will hurt too. True. In the wood game, that's not good. Fights over at the sides. A slow push on that, but the gold will be gone then. And Coming is still holding on to this gold at that side now, doing another rampage against. Do these tower really matter that much that Coming's wasting so many ramps on them? I'm doubtful about that. Should rather be in the fights against the CA to defend this gold here. Trap is being cleaned. But the ramps are also being cleaned. Partly. Paladins added. Whew, that's costly, even though it's only 5. I take. I first watch this push, but then I'll take a look at the gold number of gold collected. Zayu might get to this gold. That would be really good for him. Placing a castle on top of the hill there. If he gets that up, it would also kill the tower. It's only watchtower. All this was killed, but it's not gold axis anyways. And if Zayu can sneak gold axis over here, that would be nice. But okay, Coming sees it and sends stuff there. The watchtower actually watching, right? It's a watchtower. It's supposed to do the same job as an outpost. Really does. Well, yeah, it did that job now. And that means Coming might stop this castle. 70%. Yeah, I think it's being stopped. And he has ramps there directly as well. Well played. So that's gonna be stone lost for Zayu that he really didn't want to lose. He wanted to gain access to this stone and to these wood lines and to this gold. I feel like that's an important moment to remember in the game. When that castle was stopped and Coming saw it with the watchtower. Yeah, castle will go down, won't even get deleted. Wouldn't have brought that much stone as well. And Coming also now progressing with ramps on the left side. Turks also getting siege ramps, and I don't see Zayu use many siege ramps. Like, I think siege ramps would be good to defend against siege ramps, and would be good for Zayu's attacks too. Coming might clear this. It's only 2 ramps. But there's no army from Zayu around here. Zayu is pushing on the right side now. Nobody's on that gold. Coming only has 1 villager on this gold. So not much gold income for anyone. Coming 4-1 relic lead though. Coming doing great job with the relics and all the set. And here that might matter a lot. Like Turks with only 1 relic doesn't feel optimal. And if it goes to champions versus champions, in the end, 4-1 relics would be really useful if the cavalry just die and it becomes a champion fest. 4-1 relics will be a big advantage. How much HP left on that ram? Will be close. Zayu adding another castle now, and I think this time it should go up, but he's leaving it with the army. So this castle could get denied again. Why is he adding a castle and a keep? Seems a little bit overkill in one position. Is he trying to attack this castle again? Million is helping out too, so I think this castle will fall. Farm count 70 farms now for Coming, 54 for Zayu. So that is looking good for Coming as well. Zayu only has this push and no! His castle gets stopped again. That must be so frustrating. Kamis is playing his ass off, but looking good for him. Coming might now also get into that gold. Watching this game is stressful. Yeah. It's really, really close. Like a lot of the games have been super close here, right? Like kip checks, good against buildings. Well, I guess for the same reason as discussed above, they should be a little bit better. But you still don't want to attack a castle with them. Okay. The construction site is saved. More villagers coming. Maybe Zayu will get this castle up in the end. And this castle is really important actually, because it protects this gold. Siege Onager coming. Where does coming have 20 on gold? Okay, I think he's trying to send to this gold mine. Is that the last one? Okay, no, he's mining this one still. And there's also a little bit of... Okay, 12 gold. That won't matter too much. Oh, will he deny the castle again? 90%, 91, 92. Doubt castle. Once again, the third doubt castle on this phase of the map. I'm going crazy. Because the set is too exciting. I can't handle it. Ah! SA shots. SA shots, yeah, exactly. Otter. Man, what are you doing? Feel anxious for both players here. Yeah, good description, clear capsules. Gets that castle up but has 100 pop. 130 now and he doesn't get the castle up. His second projectiles never miss buildings. That castle fails. And I think with all the villagers he lost on that castle, all the army he lost on that castle, it might be the victory for coming. And it's retreating to his towers, but he doesn't have too many frontline units. Now more farmers for Zayu. Both not raiding as much as I thought. Coming raiding. A bit cheesy to pick raid to have better raids, but you know it's just LG. They do miss outposts? What? Ah, the villagers, yeah. Hey, I did that in games before, right? With the outposts, or the two outposts next to each other. And now where you really needed it, didn't do outposts. Well, you had these towers. I can only see so far. And the castle gets destroyed. Zayu lost all his stone on these 3 castle attempts. And that castle would have been so good to secure that gold. Coming with 2k gold, yeah. Getting all that mined over here. And that actually was a big gold pile. And 4 relics as well, right? Helping 2. I want to see who collected much gold. 17k collected by coming, 12k collected. And from the relics... Where's the relic gold? Relic gold, here behind my chat. 5k to 900 relic gold. So that's kind of the difference actually. I thought he would also have collected more. But not really. I mean, Zayu collected this fully, yeah. But now Zayu lost access to this gold. Coming is even taking it. Skirmishers are entering the field. What a flex, right? Against Turks to make elite skirmishers. And Hussar Q not too impressive. Q very impressive. Even 25 elite kip checks. Cav archers. What? Why Cav archers? Why Cav archers make kip checks? Hussar, Halberdiers, Cummings Q looking really strong, and damn it, none of my training partners made it to a round of 16. I fear. That was super close set and really well played by both. I think Cumming needs to do big mistakes now, because wood will also run out for Zayu. I mean, Zayu is always good at preserving the backwoods of his base. Coming is my chop through them all, but he will control this. Actually, there's not much wood left. There's this wood left and this wood left, but Coming can take these, and with that Q, should be enough. They would have got really annoyed by once testing the mechanic. Cumming's gaining some momentum here, just needs to be strategic with the siege. I agree. The outpost discussion I don't understand. Skirms are great at sniping CA. They are. And Turks don't get them. CA only loft. And that's the problem. Oh, and wide open farming eco. Nice building walls and everything by Zayu, but the back of his economy is so exposed, right? And one of these stout castles would be in there. Come has crop rotation, so he will make a long time to run out if he just makes those sound. Yep. If Turks survive the rush, Goths have no chance because it's Janissary. Yeah, I think Zayu was trying to pick it versus Goths. I think Turks have a good chance against humans too, though. Those guys kill Johnnies? Do they? And Zayu's still trying. It's his last game of the tournament, potentially. 130 population. I mean, you also have champions as Turks, right? You have champions with those guys behind. Hand cannon's better? Yeah, probably infantry bonus damage, true. Yeah, the raids by coming are now so devastating. Look at all the empty farms. 71 villagers, 100 pop. Coming really turned the heat up today. Strong Malians game against Magyars on Serengeti. Four legs he lost, but these last two games were really impressive by coming. And Zayu's at 93 pop and at 25 farmers. And here comes the ramp push. Oh, there's a hole between the stable and the... Maybe Zayu could have walled to these castles more. Oh, it's ringing the town bell. Oh man, I'm sad for Zayu. And then you would be very, very sad at the end of this set. Because I like both a lot. Trained a ton with Zayu, so... Can't deny that. But coming did very, very well. And we'll have to give him that. Also the rush in this game. Killing so many villagers with just these two step lancers running in there. The camels were weird. But he got the relics, he got the map control. He never gave it back. And Zayu's fire selling. And... defense this push. Okay, we play a little bit on. Zayu has 3k wood. I mean, he doesn't have that much wood, but so many wood units in queue. Turks even train HC faster, eh? Yeah, the pop is looking like the game's decided. Also still wood to get there for coming. Guess it's only these 3 wood lines. Ah, there's not a 4th one. 4 wood lines under his control. And Zayu burning through his wood bank as well now, right? Away from that, he still has a little bit of wood in the back. 50 farms, but 60 villagers. Coming wasting a bit on the castles there. Maybe he shouldn't send his HCA in. No, not sure anyways why we have HCA and not Kip checks. He does have castles left, no? He has 7 castles. Zayu has to crash to wood market. Coming can almost buy. True. Selling wood at this point is surprising, but I mean it's over. He just tried everything to get some army out, but 80 pop, all villagers idle. Zayu's dreams of making it end here. And coming, after quite some tilt, can dream on. Now there's traps. I'm coming, doing it again. Castle's falling. And I expect the GG well played. Good luck next any second. Or at least the GG. It will be a GG well played probably. Are rams or traps better? I don't think it matters. You can do both at this stage with 4 relics and still villagers on gold somewhere. Yeah, still a little bit of gold. And Zayu at 80 pop, 50 villagers. Those doubt castles really hurt Zayu. Yeah, I think they were the turning point of the game. Zayu had a chance before that. If he gets them up, if he gets the gold here, different game. Should have just made the castles, stayed with his army there. Yeah, bad things happening on the rest of the map, but that was the most important point. And he moved his armies away. And start was also better for coming. Relics were better for coming. Civ matchup, he saw it correctly, I believe. And yeah, then this situation. Rams are better if you can push. They're faster. Yeah, he also lost a lot of fields on them. It's true. You invested all his wood and gold to remake some CA. And there it is! In like what has been the third super good, super close set this week. DM World Cup 3, DM World Cup 5 keeps delivering, and ImComing does it. Winning 3-2 in a dramatic set. And amazing performance, especially on the last map, Serengeti, and here on Lowland. Well played, Coming. Also, really well played Zayu in the tournament. Won his group, beat Zariab 3-1, and made it really competitive against Coming in the round of 32. Before the set, it was like, my predictions were always like 3-2 for anybody, right? It's super... Gonna do, yeah, score is error in score, that's true. It's of course 3-2 for Coming. Hey Coming, yeah, congratulations. I need a little quick break. If you want to hop in for an interview, then you're more than welcome. And yeah, well played. Let me do the scoreboard and then be right back with the winner interview. Well played by Zayu, very happy for him. I think he's sad right now, but he can look back on strong games and getting much better during this, and I hope to see more really good things from Zayu in the future. And congratulations, Coming again. Mr. Coming, congratulations!
Thank you so much.
Yeah, how does it feel? You fought so hard. The last two games were amazing performance by you, I think.
Yeah, to be honest, it was a very tough series that you played very well, and yeah, like I was down like 2-1, right? So I was feeling pressure. So I had to play my best. I still knew that I had some tricky saves to play with, but I thought like if the game goes long, I can win it. So yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it's especially interesting about game 4. Are Malians your new favorite Civ? Want them also against Lyrics in today?
I haven't lost with Malians, although all you guys know that what's my favorite saves. So, but yeah, Malians might be my new favorite now.
Yeah, I talked about that. Like it used to be Hans and Goths second place, I think.
Yeah.
Which is why everybody also expected you to go Goths in the last game. But you were afraid of Turks, I guess.
Yeah, I had it in mind that if he picks Turks, I'm dead. Goths is a risky move, so yeah, Cumans is a safe option because they have very good siege. They have siege on Agers. They have free kip checks as well. They have siege rank, so which can be good against cavalry civilization like heavy cavalry archers. So that's what was my plan. I thought that he might go for Turks. Like I expected it.
Yeah, because like
so, yeah.
You thought he was thinking Tatars die to Goths, so I rather go Turks, right?
Yeah, I think Turks are better against Goths, especially on this map, because this map is a bit big and hilly. So you have time to mass up armies, time to mass up those crazy Janissaries and the bombard cannons. So yeah, it becomes tricky with Goths. I think it's very hard on this map especially. So Tatars also, I think Tatars can be good against Goths as well. So Goths was a risky move for me. Humans was better than Goths, I think. So I did pick humans in the end.
Yeah, I understand it. The rush went really well for you. Yeah, you had these 2 step lancers that killed a lot of villagers. I think they killed 4 villagers, just the 2 of them.
Oh, I didn't realize, to be honest. I just clicked random villagers and then I was focusing on other things.
He was down to 5 villagers, like in the rush, and which is surprising against the camels with step lancers. But after that, you made camels yourself, like non-heavy camels. That was a misclick, or did you think they were heavy?
Oh yeah. Maybe misclick. Yeah, I know they don't have heavy camels. Yeah, misclick for sure.
Yeah, well, it didn't hurt you too much. Good job in all the games of getting the relics. Like I think on all the games where there was like a normal map where the relics are spread out and it's not Kazakhstan, you always got like 4 relics or 3 at least. I think on Serengeti it's 3 too.
Normally I'm very like lazy in picking relics. Maybe he might be lazier in this series than me, so I got an advantage to be honest. But yeah, like I did better this time, I guess, in picking up relics. So, yeah, it was good, especially if the game goes long. So my plan was, especially in the last 2 games, that grind it out, and if I have some relics as well, that's gonna work like in the long run. So it went to the plan, I would say.
Yeah, game 5, the start went well for you. You got initial map control. Do you think those 3 doubt castles that he had on the right side of the map were deciding, or like the nail in the coffin?
Oh yeah, like I had to take that area of the map because it had wood and a stone. So I just didn't give him that area. Just spam my army towards that area because that area was important. And yeah, it worked. Like he didn't have enough. He had cav archers, but I had more army hussars. I mixed in different units, and I just kept spamming. I had a better, like I had like solid economy, like 60, 70 farmers. So I just spammed, and it worked.
Yeah, your economy was really, really good as well in the last 2 games. Let's just go in reverse order because we started with game 5. Then game 4, Malians against Magyars. Who do you think Malians are favored, or do you think Magyars are favored?
I think Malians do well against Magyars or any cavalry civilization. So they have, I think, one of the best camels, and they have siege as well. Their unique units aren't bad. So they only lack, I think they only lack the halberdiers. They don't have a halberdiers. Their light cavalry is also good because, especially because of the Farimba. So yeah, I was feeling confident when I saw Magyar. Oh man, and I was so happy. Like, oh man, that's what I wanted, him to pick, because I think like Malians do well.
People are worried what happens to Malians when the gold runs out. But on Serengeti, there's a lot of gold, and like the longer gold gathering also helps. But do you think Malians also have the same chance on a map that doesn't have as much gold as Serengeti?
Malians have like gold. That is like it matters, but as I mentioned before, they have light cavalry, which are so strong. Like they have extra attacks. So if you have 70, 80 farmers, if the game goes long, like you can raid like heck out of your opponent. I have played against that, and it can sometimes very hard. So if you have like even 2 relics out of 5 and a bit less gold, you can still come back into the game, especially because of their cavalry.
Yeah, Sam would go for Magyars though, right? But
yeah, but Magia's the problem is like they have very good trash units, but I had units that counter it, right? I had the camels, I had the onagers, so he wasn't able to fight with his cavalry archers properly because of my siege as well behind it, and my unique units as well. So it was tricky. Like it's hard to micro against siege onagers and 3-4 different units. So it was hard for him. He was trying hard. He was trying to micro, but it's tricky.
Yeah, you obviously also deeply in love with your side pushes. Worked really well in the set.
Oh yeah, that's like I have developed this habit. I think it's a good habit, making side buildings on the map, expanding your map, be annoying as much as annoying to your opponent. So like this thing I've developed, I like it. There are some bad habits as well, but I like this habit.
Yeah. Then game 3 was Koreans versus what were you? Mayans.
Yeah,
That's
I
an
was.
interesting Civ matchup, but it looked really hard for Mayans later on, especially.
Oh yeah, I wasn't expecting him to pick Koreans. I was thinking he might go for Turks, to be honest. So
Ah.
Mayans do well against Turks, but yeah, like if you don't kill Koreans in the start, if like it becomes harder as the game goes on. They have champions, they have siege, really good siege. They have yeah, it becomes harder, and he made towers as well. So I need to kill him in the start, and he did very well in the attacking those attack rounds. Man, that was crazy. He was doing very well with the siege micro. So yeah, it was hard.
You also did well with the Eagles there. I think you did everything you could do after the start, right? There might be more potential at the start. Yeah, that was all the. Oh well, obviously we had the Kavasan game where he played it better this time, and
I don't want to talk
I don't want
about
to
it.
talk. Yeah, let's just skip that. Game one was Slash versus Bulgaria. That was also a long game. I think that was really well fought by him to make that a long game because I would favor Slavs by a lot.
I think Bulgarians do well against Slavs. The games I've recently played, I've played Slavs against Bulgarians against some good players as well, and they have beaten me.
Okay.
So I think Bulgarians, their unique units are very strong, and like they do well in the start as well, making cavalry and archers. They can raid Slavs in the start, and then after that, they have really good hussars, and they have a decent late game as well. So I think like I was expecting him to pick Bulgarians because that's the only civ I would say that can really beat Slavs in my books. So yeah, I did expect him to go for Bulgarians.
All right. Yeah, it was an exciting game. It was yesterday, but it was very exciting and well played there as well. Yeah, so now you are in the round of 16. What's your goal for the tournament actually?
Yeah, reaching main event at least once in in my lifetime. So let's see.
All right, it's gonna be Daywalker or Boomstick. What do you think about your next opponent?
No, I want to enjoy at the moment, but like Daywalker hasn't been playing that much. I like he might be preparing like in this week. He might be, but if I play my best, I favor my chances. I think I can beat him if I play my best. I'm being honest here, but still he is the favorite. But I think I can win as well. So if I play my best.
All right, that's the confidence I like. You heard it here, guys. Coming, throwing the handshoe at Daywalker. Yeah, good luck with that. And thanks a lot for coming in and for playing. And congratulations again.
Thank you so much for the cause, everything, man. You are doing to the deathmatch community. Take care. Have a lovely one.
Yeah, you're doing a lot as well, man. Thank you a lot for that as well. Have a good time, man. And
cheers, man.
Celebrate a bit. See you, man.
Thank you. Cheers. Bye-bye.